everyone! Welcome back to Home with My Glad and happy Halloween! Yay, it's Delilah's first Halloween! She's Belle. Look at her cute little outfit. Show them, Delilah! She's Belle! Yay! I'm Belle, everyone! Look how cute I am! She has a doll to match. So today is Halloween and it's also Scrumptious Sunday. So I'm gonna be making some pumpkin-filled cupcakes with cream cheese icing, and I'm also going to include some caramel bits in the breading, so it should be really yummy, and I just thought the flavors were really good for fall. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so I'm ready to make what is going to now be a cake. I actually forgot to buy a cupcake pan, so it's gonna be a cake now. And I have 2 cake pans here, so I'm going to stuff the middle of the cake with icing. That's how I'm going to make up for the filled cupcake. So that's what's going to happen. And the way that I'm going to make this cake is I'm going to follow the instructions on a cake box. This cake box is super moist spice cake mix. So follow these instructions, just do what they say. It calls for 3 eggs, oil, water, I think that's it. Yeah, so I'll just make that, and then to the cake mix, I'm gonna add these caramel bites, which I've already been eating. They're really good, they're chewy. And my stuffing, or the icing in the middle of the cakes, is gonna be this pumpkin pie mix, which I'm really excited because I love pumpkin pie, and just anything pumpkin is really good. And I'm also going to add to the middle a layer of icing. I might come up with an idea for a little bit of crunch. I don't know, for some oats or whatever, just because it's gonna be kind of mushy in the middle and just for some texture. But I'll let you know along the way if I decide to do that. And it's going to, in the middle, I'll also put, pumpkin pie mix icing, and I will ice the cake itself with this cream cheese icing and just top it with some sprinkles. So I am not an artist, I'm not a cake artist, and you're gonna see that I'm not a cake artist whenever the cake comes out, but I'm not really going for aesthetics by making this cake. I'm going for taste and just making it what I want it to be. So we're gonna see how it looks. I'll take bits and pieces along the way. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see, Delilah is now in a book bag. She's sleeping, I'm about to go put her down. But we've graduated from the front carrier to a back carrier. She loves to be carried just because she was all over the place with her hands and in the way when I was trying to do anything. So look at my baby girl. This makes my life so much easier. So for past Halloweens, we've usually put a sign on our door because we had 2 dogs and no children that said, don't knock on our door because it scares the dogs. This year, we decided to actually participate. So Mike is handing out candy, but we're running low on candy, so he literally just offered some kids some Pop-Tarts. That was a fun thing to hear. Did they accept the Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
They took the Pop, no way. They didn't take, did they take candy?
They asked for the Pop-Tarts, I bought them all.
Apparently Pop-Tarts are a hit for Halloween. Also, our candy is not technically Halloween candy. We just bought it today, which is Halloween Day, from Target. So all they had was Christmas candy. The shelves that contained Halloween candy were so low, so that just happened. All right, I am now about to put my cake into 2 separate pans because I'm gonna make a layered cake. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm also having some salted caramel Baileys. I figure it's Halloween, so why not do my own little celebration. Delilah's taking a nap now. She fell asleep on me earlier. She stayed asleep when I took her out of my book bag. It's only the 2nd day I'm using my book bag, and I successfully got her out of it and into her bed without her waking up, so that's a win. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna separate this with my, just pour it into 2 bowls with my new spatula that Mike's mom got me. She's been in another Scrumptious Sunday video of mine, but this is a little red spatula and it says Baked for Delilah on it. You probably can't see it, it's probably too far away, but it's super cute. So let me get to doing that. Alright, so I have my 2 cake pans here ready to go. I forgot to mention earlier that I actually put the caramel bits in there already, and everything's in there ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 as the instructions say to do. Maybe one day I'll try making this from scratch. Maybe that'll be my next Scrumptious Sunday cake from scratch. But right now we're using the box. Instructions say 350 for, I think I have like an 8, those are 8-inch, not round, but square pans. It says about 28 to 33 minutes. I've noticed this oven cooks things pretty quickly, so I'm going to be conservative and put 28 minutes on my timer, and we'll see how that goes. And once they're done, we're going to, this one looks a little higher than this one, so that can be my bottom. I'll let them cool and then put the icing. Delilah woke up. She woke up, and she's been saying hi to all the trick-or-treaters with us in her little bell outfit. She's the sweetest thing. We can't wait for next year. We're actually gonna go out with her and trick-or-treat, but this year we just felt like she was a little small. But she likes seeing everyone. She cried when they went away last time, so yay. Okay, so I learned a few lessons from making this cake. Number one, even though you grease the bottom of a pan, if you add caramel chips into your cake, it's gonna melt on the bottom like sugar and like really stick, especially after it cools down. So it was really hard for me to get my cakes out. They just kind of broke all apart. So I cut a rectangle piece. I have one rectangle here, another rectangle over there. But I wanted to show you before I put the second on top of the first, how I'm gonna spread the pumpkin on this little piece of cake. So right now I have the pumpkin pie filling, and I'm just spreading it on, basically doing a layer of this. Just cover the cake. And then I'll also do a layer of cream cheese icing. I'm probably gonna have to dollop this and then spread it, just because it's a little thicker. I probably should have done this one first. All of you real cake decorating or bakers out there are probably laughing at me right now. But I should have known to do the icing first, because it's gonna be stickier. So then I'll spread out the cream cheese icing on top of that. And this is by no means a healthy cake. This is nothing like my Slim Down Saturday foods. So if you're going for low calorie, this is not something I would recommend for you to make or for you to eat. However, I've tasted the cake just as it came out of the oven with just the caramel chips, the spice cake with the caramel chips, and it is amazing. Those melted caramel chips in there, like, they made the cake kind of, I'm Puerto Rican and my mom always makes flan, and that's what it reminded me of, because you have to melt sugar and make caramel to make flan. So it was like like a sheet of caramel in the cake almost. Amazing. But yeah, really use a lot of Pam or oil on your cake pan if you do not want the caramel to stick. So my fillings are blending together. However, they will also blend together in your mouth when you eat the cake. I hope you don't mind. So right now I'm gonna put the other part of the cake on top of this one and just ice everything afterward and put some sprinkles on, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once I'm done. Baking cakes is obviously not my strong suit. My husband just told me I should apply for Nailed It. I might do so after making this cake. So this is my cake. It is one of the not so prettiest cakes I've seen in my life. However, it does taste amazing. It does have the filling of pumpkin pie and cream cheese, which is what matters when you eat a cake. And it's somewhat visually appealing in that it's brightly colored. So, Scrumptious Sunday, I don't know if I want to call this a Scrumptious Sunday fail or what, but my cake is so not pretty. It would have been so much easier to do cupcakes. I feel like they would have been a lot more forgiving. You can always like bake if you bake it incorrectly or whatever, like just, yeah, I have to work on my cake baking, but it tastes really good. The idea of the cake I think is great. The flavors are really great. They work well together. So if you guys make this at home, learn from what I did wrong and like don't make your cake look like this. Maybe you're better at icing. But anyway, I hope you liked this episode of Home with My Glad and Scrumptious Sunday. If you like it, only if you really like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see future videos, please subscribe. Thank you.